All right, looking west over the property, that big pond you see is on the property. This is 8.5 acres, a little bigger than that actually. White truck is parked at the start of the driveway. That long private driveway goes way past the pond, probably 500 or 600 feet into the property, and there's a large cleared site back there. That pond is covered with lily pads. That's why it's so green. This was taken maybe last summer. You can see a little white boat by the pond. One of the guys was messing around with that. That's not there anymore, I don't think. And the site and the driveway were just cleared like a few days probably before this video was taken. And so from the air, it's almost hard to see because the trees are so thick. But there you can see the cleared site. You'll see the little converted shipping container on the site. Unbelievable property. So because this was taken right after everything was mulched, it looks like just tan dirt. Mostly what that is the mulched up trees and brush. But I would guess by now there's been grass that's grown up since it's been a year since this was taken. Covered with mature timber. I mean, this is anything looks good from the air, essentially, if it's got trees on it. But this has got some big, tall, mature timber. It's an awesome property. It has got probably far more usable level area than any other tract at Whitetail Ridge. It's either the largest or the second largest tract at Whitetail Ridge in the first place, and then it's got just a monster amount of level usable area. It's fantastic. As I mentioned, the pond, in this video, it almost looks like it's, mucky or something, but it's just thousands and thousands of little lily pads. And they came out on the pond in the summer, and then they disappeared in the winter. And we're told that's common on a pond if it hasn't been cleaned out for 30, 40, 50 years, which this one hasn't. So it's not like it's, in bad shape. And from what we can tell, it's a deep pond, but there's probably other ways you could get rid of the lily pads as well. But again, they're just not there until the kind of the height of the summer, and then they come out and they're gone by the winter time. Unreal property. I mean, just one quick drone video really doesn't do it justice, but the privacy, the driveway, the cleared site was done very well. Props to our guys who picked out the place for the site and who did the clearing. I mean, it's awesome. The little shipping container is super cool. I'm sure we'll have a ground video that shows that, but it's got some special features. It's not finished or anything like that, but it does have a nice sliding entry door and a couple windows, and then kind of removable security panels. So really neat. And the site itself can't really see it from the air, but it's huge. I mean, you could pull in there with just about any trailer and get turned around with no problem. And actually, when they installed the container, or dropped it off, I guess you'd say, they didn't put it right up against the trees. They actually spaced it a bit, and I believe that was so you could drive around the back of it if you wanted to. Niagara River is within just a couple miles. Beautiful. Gorgeous property. Tract 37, and it's showing as 8.59 acres. So it is over 8.5 acres. Most of the tracts at Whitetail Ridge are 3 to 5 acres. So a jumbo tract for sure. And it basically, from what we're seeing here and what we've seen on the topo, it's more or less level until you get past that site, and then it starts to slope a little bit, but extremely usable. To find something with any pond is great, but a pond of this size, is pretty awesome too. So there you go, tract 37, Whitetail Ridge. InstantAcres.com is where you can go to check availability and to see any details. So we hope to hear from you. Owner financed, by the way. That's what we do.